say to my live audience here, if you can even hear me at all, there's actually like a construction thing going on behind me. So supposedly that should end like at 5 local time here, so that would be like in about a half hour. So if you're having trouble hearing, you're not alone. That's kind of how it is in real life. But hopefully, you know, some of this background sound will no longer be at issue later. But the way this was built, again, ironically, because the construction is as a noise demo, meaning to be frustrating by hitting pots and pans and things like that here outside the State Department. Of course, the louder noise is being created by the construction site. But again, that will probably not be true in a half hour or so.
The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! We don't want no Tuesday! We don't want no Tuesday! We want 48! We want 48! We don't will rise. Palestine will never die. Palestine will never die. Gaza, you will rise. Gaza, you will rise. Palestine will never die. Palestine will never die. We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? And this freedom has done now. And this freedom has done now. We want justice, you say how? We want justice.
being here with us today. I'm an organizer with the Palestinian Youth Movement. We are an independent grassroots organization of Palestinian and Arab youth struggling for the liberation of our people and our land. We are standing outside the State Department because they are directly responsible for the vile and relentless violence against our people in Gaza and all of Palestine. The State Department makes policy decisions regarding the United States' relationship with Israel. They oversee the transfer of military arms to foreign nations. They approve military aid in the billions. Secretary Blinken and U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin testified about the White House's $106 billion national security funding request, including $14.3 billion to support Israel's military. Let us also remember the massacre of the Jabalia refugee camp, 2 days in a row. Over 500 dead and injured and still counting. Let us also remember the horrific and brutal treatment of our prisoners in the West Bank. 2 prisoners who were relentlessly murdered by the occupation forces. Videos have been posted by the very own Israeli occupation forces showcasing the violence and torture that Palestinians who were abducted over the past 3 weeks are facing. How much more proof do you need? Shame! Shame! To the remaining employees with the blood of our people on their hands, we stand here to make our voices heard and positions known with the following demands. 1, an immediate end to the bombing of Gaza. 2, we demand the United States end its military funding for the senseless massacres against Palestinians in Gaza. 3, we demand the illegal blockade in Gaza be lifted immediately. The State Department has the ability to put a hold on arms transfers in the name of human rights, but they refuse to do so. So we must make our voices heard. We must be loud and disrupt the day of the people sitting inside comfortably while Palestinians are murdered. We have a message to deliver to the employees still in this building, to the employees carrying out war crimes from 9 to 5. To them we say, quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job!
Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job!
Before we start, I want to address some logistics. First, take the lead from speakers and marshals in terms of where to be at all times. Marshals are wearing neon yellow vests. Please raise your hands. Second, stick to the chants being led by designated chant leaders. And third, do not confront any Zionists that try to provoke you. Finally, if you're approached by any police officers, please send them to the person wearing the orange vest. Please raise your hand. Also, if you hear me say mic check, please respond with mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. To start us off today, I would like to read you all a poem by no other than Mahmoud Darwish. Put it on record. I am Arab, and the number of my card is 50,000. I have 8 children, and the 9th is due after summer. What's there to be angry about? Put it on record. I am Arab. Working with comrades of toil in a quarry, I have 8 children. For them I wrest the loaf of bread, the clothes and exercise books from the rocks, and beg for no alms at your doors. Lower not myself at your doorstep. What's there to be angry about? Put it on record. I am an Arab. I am a name without a tide, patient in a country where everything lives in a whirlpool of anger, my roots, took hold before the birth of time, before the burdening of the ages, before cypress and olive trees, before the proliferation of weeds. My father is from the family of the plough, not from high-born nobles, and my grandfather was a peasant. Without line or genealogy, my house is a watchman's hut, made of sticks and reeds. Does my status satisfy you? I am a name without a surname. Put it on record. I am an Arab. Color of hair, jet black. Color of eyes, brown. My distinguishing features, on my head the iqal cords over a kafiyya. touching him who touches it. My address, I am from a village, remote, forgotten, its streets without name, and all its men in the fields and quarry. What's there to be angry about? Put it on record. I am an Arab. You stole my forefathers' vineyards and land I used to till, I and all my children, and you left us and all my grandchildren nothing but these rocks. Will your government be taking them too, as is being said? So, put it on record at the top of page 1. I don't hate people. I trespass on no one's property. And yet if I were to become starved, I shall eat the flesh of my usurper. Beware, beware of my starvation and of my anger. I wanted to open this up to anybody who would be willing to read a martyr story. Is there anybody here who would be willing to read a martyr story?
Shaima was a beacon of hope in Palestine, a high school graduate whose brilliance shone brightly as she achieved the country's highest score in this year's college entrance exam. Her extraordinary accomplishment was a source of immense pride for her family and community, a testament to her unwavering dedication and talent. However, she was mercilessly murdered when the Zionist state targeted the A1 Nusrat refugee camp in the Gaza Strip, taking the life of the nation's top student. These relentless airstrikes, devastating for the Palestinians who had already been displaced by prior bombardments, were part of the broader Israeli offensive in the ongoing Israeli occupation of Palestine, leaving behind a landscape of flattened buildings and profound destruction. Just a few months earlier, in July, Shaima's home had resounded with the beats of drums and jubilant ululations of women, as her family and neighbors came together to celebrate her remarkable achievement, an impressive average of 99.6% in the general secondary education examination. Even during Israeli aggressions, I never stopped studying. Shaima had shared with the Palestinian media outlets at the time her unwavering commitment, highlighted by the flowers that adorned her achievement. Shaima's journey embodied the resilience and spirit of a young woman committed to her education, even in the face of adversity. Her story serves as a poignant reminder of the profound human cost of occupation.
We could just take a moment to honor the life of Shaima. Long live Palestine!
Palestine! Long live 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 Palestine! From the river to the sea! 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 Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! من المياه للمياه! من المياه للمياه! فلسطين عربية! فلسطين عربية! من المياه للمياه! من المياه للمياه! فلسطين عربية! فلسطين عربية! Free, free, free Gaza! Free, free, free Gaza! Free, free, free Gaza! Free, free, free Gaza! Long live 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 Gaza! Gaza, Gaza, you will rise! Gaza, Gaza, you will rise! Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! Gaza, Gaza, you will rise! Gaza, Gaza, you will rise! Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! Gaza, Gaza, you will rise! Gaza, Gaza, you will rise! Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! Make some noise, everybody! I would like to invite our first speaker from the African People's Socialist Party.
Uhuru. Uhuru means freedom in Swahili. It is a word which was inspired by the fierce and unrelenting African freedom fighters of the Kenyan Land and Freedom Army, also known as the Mau Mau. The word Uhuru was thereafter inherited as an international African greeting call and a global demand. We say Uhuru because we believe that freedom must be on the minds of African people 24 hours a day. We are here to hold war criminals accountable for what has happened to the Palestinian people and all colonized people. These are colonial wars. The African Revolution has never faltered on its position that Palestine must be free. What is going on in Palestine right now is clear-cut genocide of an oppressed people. And there must be a lifting of the colonial siege on Gaza for clean food and clean water to be sent to the Palestinians. Medical aid is running out and there is nowhere to turn in the open air prison called Gaza. And this period is a dire situation for the victims of this genocidal colonial war upheld by the United States government, an illegitimate settler colonial government. The primary supporter of genocidal colonial wars, Martin Luther King had said it best, that the number one purveyor of violence and evil in the world is the United States government. As African people, we know something about genocide and the need for relief. On December 9th, 1948, the UN Convention on the Prevention and the Crime and Punishment of Genocide was established and within just a couple years, One of the first governments ever to be charged with the crime of genocide was this government. It was the United States government in the early 1950s for what has happened to the African and the indigenous people. And the United States government has been actively and purposefully evading International Criminal Court for nearly 80 years. Uhuru. Shame. It shouldn't be a crime to want to be the sole sovereign owner of your future. That is what the Palestinian people want. That is what Africans want. That is what all colonized people want. We want to be the owners of our future. And we will not share this power nor this future. Will anyone else? This future, this power has to be in our own hands and requires state power in order to do so. The African People's Socialist Party in July 29th, 2022 was attacked by the FBI for the work it has done to bring attention to the reparations question to African people. It said, the FBI, Joe Biden's FBI, said that we needed Russians in order to tell us this, that we are oppressed and that we need reparations and relief, like the Gaza people, like the Palestinian people. We don't need anyone to tell us of our situation. We live it every single day. The only difference in the response between Palestinian people and what we see globally is that this death, destruction, misery, pain, violence is being televised. But ours, for the most part, has never been televised. We know that response to oppression is the same, no matter what language you speak or where you're from. The response to any oppression, colonial oppression, is the same. We understand that this response is also the same right here in the United States. What would happen if the U.S. media had shown what is happening right here in the U.S. on the conditions of African people for a week? We know that this country couldn't handle it because it couldn't handle it being displayed for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. It changed the entire reality of life for youth and the majority of people here in the United States. 8 minutes and 46 seconds. That changed reality. What would happen if it was displayed for a week? That's how powerful things are. That's how dire of a situation we're at. The fault line upon which this whole social system rests upon is that fragile. 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Give relief to the Palestinian people. We've never, ever, and will never liquidate the struggle of Palestinian people, because that would be to liquidate our struggle as well. We say Palestine must be free. We say Palestine will be free because it must be free. We say Palestine will be free because Palestine is in Africa and Africa will be free. Whether the colonial powers like it or not, it is happening. On this Saturday, November 4th, there will be a march. There will be 2 wonderful marches happening. But we understand that that the struggle in Palestine is larger than just the struggle in Palestine. We understand that very, very well. Colonial wars happen all over the place, including right here in the United States. And you do not put an end to colonial wars through an anti-war movement. No oppressed people have ever gotten their liberation through an anti-war movement nor a pro-peace movement. You end colonial wars through an anti-colonial movement. And that is what needs to be consolidated, a mass anti-colonial movement. We've won on the question of colonialism, the colonial question. You cannot speak about capitalism or anything else without speaking on the colonial question. You have to include that. But colonialism is more than just settlers in a foreign, land. Colonialism is a mode of production. It takes away people's ability to have power over their own lives, to feed, clothe, and house themselves, and liquidates or expropriates this ability towards another people. That's how you get the creation of European life, of colonial life, of bourgeois life. That's how everything that we see here is created. Most of this was created by African enslaved people. And what is enjoyed today is not by African enslaved people, but by the colonizers. So this colonialism must go. It must go in Palestine in the form of Israel. It must go in right here in Turtle Island in the form of the United States. Thank you very much. We say hands off Uhuru, hands off Africa, free Palestine, and this is one struggle. We're engaged with it until the end. Uhuru.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! And the Fischer raisonnable! And the Fischer raisonnable! Free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Anakbayan, DC.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free, free Gaza!
Free Gaza!
Free, free, free Gaza!
Free Gaza!
All right. I'm the representative of Anakbayan, DC. Thank you. A militant anti-imperialist organization of the Filipino youth that started in the Philippines and has chapters here all over the U.S. And here, as a representative of Anakbayan, as the national democratic movement in the Philippines, I want to reaffirm that the Filipino people stands in full solidarity with the struggling people of Palestine and with the struggling people of Gaza. As we speak, thousands are coming out to the streets in the Philippines, just like all over the world, to show their solidarity with the struggle in Palestine. Because we understand that we are facing the same struggle. We are fighting the same oppressor called U.S. imperialism. It is U.S. imperialism that has been supporting the Zionist entity since 1948. It is U.S. imperialism that has been funding the Zionist entity for all this massacres, all this genocide. It is U.S. imperialism, as we speak, that has been funding the Zionist entity billions of dollars so that it can carry out its systemic extermination, genocide of the Gaza people. And we understand that the fight against imperialism anywhere is the fight against imperialism everywhere. We understand that no one can be free until everyone is free. We understand solidarity is not just a show of support, it's not just transactional. It is the joint struggle between different peoples. It is the same struggle between different peoples for the same objective, for liberation, for return, for socialism. The Filipino people is not foreigners, not strangers to genocide. In the Filipino-American War of 1896, American imperialism murdered 1 million Filipinos in cold blood using its latest technology. And even to this day, it controls the Philippines as a semi-colony, just like it rules over most of the world. And it is the same U.S. imperialism that the Palestinian people are resisting heroically today. For this, we want to further expose, comrades and friends, we want to tell you that it is the same U.S. President Biden, despite all of his calls of democracy, all of his calls of being the lighthouse of democracy, being the lighthouse of human rights, it is the same government that is killing children, that is killing innocent civilians. It is the same government that has been criminalizing dissent, that has been criminalizing all activities that's in favor of the Palestinian people here. But we, as the people, will not be silenced. We will not be silenced by their ruling class media. We will not be silenced by their police. We will not be silenced by their occupation army. All over the world, we have seen people standing up. We have seen people come into the streets showing support against Zionist aggression and in solidarity with the Palestinian people. But we also need more than that, comrades and friends. If we do not directly disrupt U.S. imperialism here, if we do not take part in the joint struggle with the Palestinian people here, then we will be failing our internationalist duty. So that is why here, I also call on everyone, call on all of us, to take part, to build up the solidarity movement, the anti-imperialist movement, so we, as a people, will have the power, the ability to stand up and speak out to our imperialist masters that enough is enough. The Filipino people, like all struggling peoples of the world, will always stand with the Palestinian people. And together we will form one giant army that walk on this earth. And we will demand what's ours. We will demand justice. We will demand freedom. And we will demand liberation. And we will not stop until victory is ours. Until victory is in the hands of the people of the world. All right, thank you. Thank you.
Make some noise, everybody, make some noise! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Let's get in a little bit closer. Let's get a little bit closer to give some words too. Let's just bring it in. Bring it in. Ooh, make some noise, everybody, again. Let's make some noise. How many of you guys are going to be out there on Saturday, November 5th? As you can tell, we're preserving our voices for them. So you guys are going to have to reach out for the energy. So free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Free Gaza! Free Gaza! Free Gaza! Long live 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 Gaza! Gaza, you will rise! Gaza, you will rise! Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! Gaza, you will rise! Gaza, you will rise! Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! Gaza, you will rise! Gaza, you will rise! Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? And the siege of Gaza now! And the siege of Gaza now! We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? And the siege of Gaza now! And the siege of Gaza now! Justice is our demand! Justice is our demand! No peace on stolen land! No peace on stolen land! Justice is our demand! Justice is our demand! No peace on stolen land! No peace on stolen land! No justice, no peace! 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 Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Long live 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 Palestine! Free Gaza! Free Gaza! Free Gaza! Free Gaza! Free Gaza! Free Gaza! Long live Gaza! Long live Gaza! Long live Gaza! Long live
back home. Palestine is ours alone. Settler, settler, go back home. Palestine is ours alone. Settler, settler, go back home. Palestine is ours alone. Make some noise, everybody, make some noise. I'd like to invite our very own Miss Lucy Murphy.
Palestine needs her freedom. Palestine needs our love. Palestine needs her freedom. Palestine needs our love. If you think of the Middle East in this modern time, you can't help but say the word Palestine. People there have lost their land, some have lost their home. They live in other countries, their freedom almost gone. Palestine needs her freedom. Palestine needs our love. Needs our love. Palestine needs her freedom. Needs her freedom. Palestine needs our love. There seems to be no answer to give us the reason why people cannot live, so no one has to die. We've got to take a stand for freedom, take a stand for truth, take a stand for justice. That's what we've got to do, 'cause Palestine needs her freedom. Palestine needs our love. Palestine needs her freedom. Palestine needs our love. People of all countries, of every race and creed, we need a new beginning. Let us plant the seed of love, and let that love seed grow. Plant the seed for everyone, so all the world will know that Palestine needs her freedom. Palestine needs our love. Palestine needs her freedom. Palestine needs our love. The Black Workers Center Chorus rehearses every Tuesday, and I need to see some of you step up and learn how to lead singing. Some of you know who I'm talking to. Take my number, 202-234-8840. And if you didn't get it, you can ask the American Palestinian Women's Association. And I'm going to hand this back to our mystery MC.
Let's give a round of applause to Miss Lucy for always being the light at our actions. Thank you, Miss Lucy. Let's give her another round of applause. Now, our next speaker, you may recognize from yesterday's beautiful disruption during Secretary Blinken's horrific speech. Joining us today is a retired Army colonel and former diplomat. Let's give a round of applause.
Well, thank you very much. It's so good that we are out here today right in front of the State Department. The State Department I worked in for 16 long years. I resigned 20 years ago in opposition to the war on Iraq. But in my letter of resignation, which they told me later was the longest letter of resignation they'd ever gotten here, but I thought, I'll just tell them everything I'm concerned about, and one of them certainly was what I called the unbalanced policies of the U.S. government on Israel-Palestine. And unbalanced was a very charitable term, wasn't it? Well, here we have, right here, it is important for us to be here as often as we can. And I've made this little sign today, resign, because there is dissension in the State Department. There is a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. There are men and women that are ready to resign because they hate what the U.S. government is doing. We've had one person, Josh Paul, who has resigned, and he was a critical person. He was the chief of legislative liaison on the issue of weapons sales, for God's sakes. And he said, I cannot do this anymore because the U.S. knows what Israel is doing. The violation of Palestinian rights is well known to everyone, and yet we are still doing this and doing it even more and more and more. And yesterday, when there were 11 of us that got arrested in the Congress and lots more, lots more that were in the audience with red hands raised, as you saw. I mean, this is a place we need to keep going also. And it's the easiest arrest there is in Washington. If you want ever to get arrested, do it in the Congress, strangely enough. But it is so important that we're there right in the faces of those men and women that are voting for billions and billions and billions of dollars for a genocidal attack on Gaza. I was in Gaza for the first time in 2009 after that 27-day attack. I went back 5 times in 2009 and we took delegations back. We organized on the international level. We organized what was called the Gaza Freedom March. 1,350 people from 55 countries went to Cairo, Egypt, and we were supposed to be able to go into Gaza, but the Egyptians screwed it up. We only had 100 that went in, but we had 1,250 people that were on Tahrir Square before the Egyptians could actually go on Tahrir Square. A year and a half later was the revolution in Egypt. So it's important that we are there, that we stand up. I'm also part of the Gaza Freedom Flotilla. I've been in Israeli prison 3 times, having been on boats going to try to break the naval blockade of Gaza. We have actually sent over 35 boats since 2008 to try to break that naval blockade. In 2008, there were 5 boats that got in under the Free Gaza movement, and then we've been trying ever since that we are hijacked in international waters, arrested, our boats stolen, and we go to prison. But we keep going because it brings international attention to the plight of the people in Gaza, that horrible plight that has already been described here. It is a genocide. It is a genocide, and we must continue, as you all so valiantly are doing. Keep it up, keep it up. I won't be here on Saturday because I'm leaving tonight to go to Istanbul, Turkey, where we'll be having our international coalition meeting for the 2024 Gaza Freedom Flotilla. If any of you all want to be on any portion of that flotilla, which will be a 90-day trip starting in Scandinavia, going through and around Europe into the Mediterranean, starting in May and ending in July. If any of you all want to be a part of it, we would love it. just go to U.S. Boats to Gaza and we will send you the information. So thank you all so very much. Keep it up for the people of Gaza. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Thank you.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Long live Gaza!
Long live Gaza!
Gaza, Gaza, you will rise!
Gaza, Gaza, you will rise!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Gaza, Gaza, energy to be preserved for this Saturday, as well as there is a vigil at 6 p.m., I believe, at the White House. We encourage everyone to go. We will be ending today off with our final speaker, who is the Palestinian Youth Movement. Hello everyone, I'm a member of the Palestinian Youth Movement. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? We are a grassroots organization of Palestinian and Arab youth fighting for the liberation of all people and land from the brutal chains of U.S.-sponsored Israeli colonization and occupation. We are standing outside the foreign policy headquarters of the United States, where the decision is made every year to send billions of dollars in bombs and missiles to aid the illegal occupier state in the genocide of our people in Israel and Palestine. Shame! Gaza is under occupation. According to international law, those who have had their land occupied have the right to resist the occupiers and defend their rights and freedom. Gaza is under siege. Systematically cutting off electricity and water and blocking access to the food are considered war crimes. Gaza is under brutal bombardment. What is happening in Gaza is not just a massacre. It amounts to nothing less than genocide, and as per the United Nations definition of genocide, too. What is happening in Gaza is a series of fully fledged war crimes. Shame! The responsibility to protect civilians in the occupied territories falls on the occupying power. According to international law, they must ensure the safety of civilians. Deliberately harming civilians in areas like these constitutes a clear violation of this obligation. The multitude of lies about the Palestinian people and the resistance that spread on October 7th and afterwards were not solely the product of the occupation. They were echoed across the West by people who may have literally echoed them without complete awareness or understanding. Given the nature of the occupation of Palestine and siege on Gaza, these fabrications played a heavy role in paving the way for heinous crimes committed against innocent civilians. Many of whom were already internally displaced refugees, uprooted from their homes 75 years ago. We find ourselves faced with what can only be described as major deception, a repeated narrative of one who plays the role of a victim while casting bombs onto homes, wiping out thousands of children, thousands of men and women. In the midst of the terror, our dear mothers of Gaza write the names of their children on their bodies in black marker, a desperate attempt to ensure that they are identified and demand their names be remembered if they are found under the rubble after Israel's next bombardment. Shame! 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 We will never forget that the remains of our children, the bodies of our mothers, and the tears of our mothers all call upon us to raise our voices loudly and say, stop the genocide in Gaza! The suffering and pain of innocent civilians, of our beloved people, and especially of our children, cannot and will not be ignored. We condemn the massacres of our children, of the children of Gaza. We condemn U.S. taxpayer money being sent in the billions to fund Israel's Zionist genocidal project. More than 18,000 tons of American explosives have been dropped on the Gaza Strip. That's about 50 tons of explosives per kilometer. It is our moral duty as Palestinian youth in the United States to stand against this atrocious violence against our people and call for the immediate ceasefire and end of the systematic killings in Gaza. Ceasefire now! 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 As the blood of Gaza flows, as our children are dismembered and orphaned by the thousands, as our men throughout the West Bank are imprisoned and tortured and silenced by the thousands, we must resist attempts to silence us and deny must unite with all Arabs and speak up not only for our generation, for ourselves, for each other, but also for the generations to come. And here in the U.S., we must expel these war criminals who claim to serve the people, who allocate our tax dollars to genocide. We must expel Anthony Blinken and Joe Biden. We must demand a real, true investigation into the war crimes of Netanyahu and the Zionist state of Israel. Let us remember the words of Martin Luther King. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Now more than ever, we will not be silenced, and neither will our people. Not through depriving them of electricity nor fuel. We'll call for peace and justice in Gaza. We must build a united front and speak up not only for our generation of Palestinians, but also for the generations to come. It's our collective duty to ensure a future free from violence and suffering for our people. Our voices must rise strongly to demand an immediate ceasefire and an end to these inhumane acts of war. As Arab youth and the far diaspora who love our people, it is our duty to defend the human rights and the dignity of our people in Gaza. And to everyone inside this building, we say, quit your job! 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 Stay safe. I know the rise of hate crimes are really, really bad right now. So again, stay safe, stick